Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see for this video, I already have my eyebrows done. If you guys would like to see how I did those, I do have a tutorial up on my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and watch that and come back. So for today's look, I'm going to be doing a neutral shade glitter cut crease with gold glitter. And my first step is going to be to apply my concealer. I've already concealed my brows, and so I'm just going to go ahead and put this on my eyelid just to cover up any skin flaws or veins. I'm going to go ahead and spray my beauty blender with my rose water and blend this out. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and upload weekly, probably. So, alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my base shade, which today is going to be this shade, and I'm using my Morphe palette, and I'm going to go in with a bigger brush like this, and I'm just going to apply that base shade all over my eyelid. So there is that. My next color that I'm going to go in with is going to be a little bit of a darker neutral shade. We're going to go ahead and go in with this one. Okay. And just kind of put that on that same brush. And what I'm going to do with this one is just kind of pat it into my crease and a little above my crease. And I'm going to go ahead and cover my eyelid. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and go in with my blending brush. And for that I'm going to be using a brush like this. And I'm just going to blend that shade out towards the top of my eye. Blend, blend, blend. Same thing with this side. Okay. And for our next shade, we're just going to keep on adding a little bit darker shades. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this one right below it with that same brush that I used the first time. And I'm going to apply that to the inner part of my eye right there. Well, I guess that would be the outer part of my eye, but go ahead and up into above my crease. Alright. I'm trying to make these videos a little bit shorter because I know my first video was kind of long. I don't usually have an attention span of 30 minutes. So, try and make these a little bit shorter, which is why I put up my brow tutorial so that I don't have to do my brows for you guys every time. Go ahead with your blending brush. Blend, blend, blend. And you can see how important blending is, just the difference that will make in your look, whether it's a colorful look or a neutral look. You always want to blend. Alright, so my last shade I'm going to go in with is I'm going to go ahead and go in with this deep brown right here. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to apply that on the outer part of my eye, and then in above my crease. Alright. Next is we're going to go ahead and go in with our Vaseline. I showed this little trick in my first video. I can't remember where I got it. I know that I saw it on a YouTube video. But if you go ahead and you take your Vaseline, or petroleum jelly, I'm using petroleum jelly, you're going to go ahead and put that where you want your cut crease, which isn't as big of a deal with your neutral shades as if you're doing, this is really helpful when you're doing brighter or more colorful looks, because it's really important to get that colorful undertone out to get a really good cut crease. Then you just take a makeup wipe and you're going to wrap that around your finger and go ahead and remove that Vaseline. So see, I always do this for my cut creases. It does not make as big of a difference in your neutral cut creases as it would like your colorful pinks, blues, purples, anything like that where you need to get rid of that undertone. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and apply that concealer. You're gonna go ahead and take your concealer and just do the other eye. Alright everybody, so there is that. So now I'm going to go ahead and I am going to grab my glitter glue because I want to do more of a glitter than a shimmer today. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my glitter glue. Let me find it. This is my glitter glue. It is the NYX brand. And I'm going to go ahead and take this, and also I'm going to be using this glitter. It is eye glitter. I'm not sure what brand it is, but and I'm going to go ahead and take that on a flat brush. I'm going to grab my glitter glue and I'm going to outline the same cut crease. Oh. And we'll see how this goes. Every time I try and do a glitter cut crease, I end up with glitter all over myself. So you're gonna go ahead, and now that you have that glue, I'm going to take another flat brush that I have. Actually, I'm gonna take this little chunky brush and I'm going to dip it in my glitter. And I'm going to just go ahead and apply that wherever there's glue. You kind of have to be fast so that the glue doesn't completely dry. Alright, and as you can see, this neutral might be a little too neutral. I might need to go in with a little bit darker shade in the corner right here after we're done. Okay, now you're just going to do the same thing to this side. Go ahead and add that glue. Okay, y'all, so that other eye is done. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with another chunky brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and try and brush a little bit of that loose glitter off of my face. Like I've said in previous videos, you guys have any ideas of videos to post, makeup looks to do, feel free to let me know in the comments below, or you can go to my Instagram page at Makeup by Kylie Ray and send me your ideas. Alright, so there's that. I'm not a fan of how light my neutral shades came out compared to the glitter. So what I'm going to do is I am going to find a palette that has a little bit of a darker brown. Let me find one. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Tartelette Toasted palette. And I am going to go in with the Fireside shade down here. And I'm going to go ahead and take my poofy brush. Right on top of that. Alright, y'all. So there is that. Okay, so next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take my wipe and I'm going to wipe under my eyes, try and get that glitter and any excess eyeshadow. Alright. I'm going to take my Tarte lip palette again in that Fireside shade. And I'm just going to add just a little bit right under my eye. Okay, so I'm not going to do any lashes today. I know a lot of you are probably like, wow, this look looks so much better with lashes, and you're probably right. I don't wear them, and so because I'm going to have this makeup on all day, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I want to, and the problem I have is I end up not liking the way they feel, and I take them off, and because I only have the black lash glue, it leaves black marks all over my eyelid, and that it just look really messy, especially on looks where I don't do my eyeliner. So I'm just gonna put some mascara on my top and lower lash, and I have my little curler. Also, I have super short eyelashes. Don't come for me. It is not my fault. I've tried just about everything. I put castor oil on them. I just poked myself in the eye. And I'm gonna start crying and it's gonna ruin my makeup, of course. Okay, so now, as I told you guys, I don't do foundation very often. Ugh, I really poked myself. But I am going to add just a little bit of concealer right under my... And what I like to do, just because my concealer is so light, I bought another concealer for the summer that is super dark for my winter skin, and I'm just going to alternate between these two colors to make a color in between. Okay, take my beauty blender, spray a little bit of rose water, and then I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out. And I just use the excess from under my eyes, anywhere that I see a pimple or any really red areas I have. Okay, so there is that. I always use my translucent powder just because I have super oily skin. And I'm gonna let that sit for just a second. So now that that's set for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and take my super fluffy brush. I'm just gonna brush that off of my face. Okay. Now I'm going to add a little bit of highlight to finish this look. There's this. I'm going to go ahead with my highlight brush, and I am going to just put that right on my cheekbones. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Sugar Lip Scrub from Bath & Body Works, and I'm going to exfoliate my little lips. And I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that excess off. And then I'm going to take my Vaseline Lip Therapy, and I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of that to keep my lips from getting super dry. Alright, so here's the look for today. If you guys really wanted to make this look better, add some lashes. I'm going to start trying to do lashes a little more and get a little more comfortable wearing them. And I will do lashes in my videos where I'm probably not going to wear my makeup all day. So, yeah.